We're gonna see Sukuna, His Majesty, go into action again. Okay. Show us the kitchen. Hey guys, today we're heading into Jujutsu Kaisen Season 2, Episode 17. I have to say, Sukuna is definitely our wild card of the season. I mean, I just feel like we never really know what he's gonna do next. He's just so powerful, but it just feels like he's a really bored, overpowered, king-like character. So, I mean, I'm sitting back, ready to see what kind of wild antics he's gonna be up to next. And I have to say, last episode almost got me. It almost hit me in the feels. Okay, maybe it did, just a little bit, especially with Toji scenes and Jogo's. So, I want to say I'm ready for this episode, but we'll see. I'm just looking forward to seeing him chased by whatever curse is going to be coming after him that we kind of saw in the last episode. I'm just waiting for it. Oh, maybe it's something he summons. Maybe I'm not quite getting it. But in his state, can he not summon any other Shikigami? Why does he have to choose one that seems so dangerous that no one has ever subjugated before? I feel like Megumi definitely sells himself short. It seems like it's not just Gojo. Even Sukuna and other very powerful characters have given Megumi a pretty strong evaluation in terms of his potential. If this is the same, the 10 Shadows technique is something that was used by head of the clan, it'll be interesting to see how much stronger Megumi gets down the line. Is Sukuna gonna step in? What preparations? Makura. Oh. Oh no. This kind of reminds me of Venom from the Spider-Man series. He has wings? No. Okay, but did he have to summon such a scary curse just to deal with toga wearing ponytailed guy? I mean, isn't he kind of a small fry? Or is it that Megumi can't summon any of his other Shikigami at this point, and so that's his absolute last resort? I'm wondering if we're gearing towards a situation where maybe, Sukuna ironically comes in to save him because he's bored, because he doesn't want to see potential go to waste, something along those lines. Those are some thick calves. Someone does not skip leg day. Yeah, wipe him out! So it takes 6 strikes to completely end him, since he has 6 marks in total? Huh? What? Oh, why'd Sukuna save him? Oh! That's right. Shut it. We're being spoiled. We're gonna see Sukuna, His Majesty, go into action again. Okay. I'm here for this. Ugh, what is that thing behind his head? It's like a tail. He had time to grab a drink and snacks? You know what? He's the true definition of it's never a bad time for a snack. A true icon. He's still eating. What a mood. Okay, but in all seriousness, was the whole flipping on top of the side of the building really necessary? Did it give him extra speed? Probably not. Was it good to look at? Probably. It was a very good stylistic choice. I'll give him that. His combat style, I like that it's not just, very deadly, very direct, but it's got flair, It's got that extra oomph to it. Although I have to say, this curse isn't a joke either, because they're withstanding multiple direct hits from him. It's hard to tell with Sukuna, because sometimes for his fights, I can't tell if he's drawing it out a little just to have some fun, spice things up, or if he's honestly kind of half trying. Alright, this fight just got interesting. I totally got distracted because it seems like they have an ad for some sort of cat product. I like it. I've been rooting for his downfall since day one. But you're telling me the one time he can't be written down the story because it would mean Megumi's also written down the story? What if he actually gets hit by one of these flying cars? But honestly, what are the odds that he gets hit by one of these flying cars when we've seen throughout every single episode he has somehow survived like a freaking pest? Ooh. This creature's no joke. Oh! I wonder if the rings on his head almost, when they spin like that, maybe it gives him some sort of power boost. And of course, I'm thinking there's a limit to how many times he can use it. But maybe they give him kind of almost like short bursts of invincibility. Oh, he's untouchable. That was a flex right there. Honestly, at this point, what was the point of the evacuations? What was the point of the deal with Jogo? Jogo would have honestly been better off if he just declined Sukuna's bet and just let him run amok. I mean, forget annihilating all the civilians. He's also ticking off the checkbox for ultimate destruction of property. Everyone's in danger at this point. One might even argue that he would have destroyed civilians by accident anyway. Whoa there. Someone's getting a little overexcited. You can tell he truly enjoys the fight. I don't know how much of this fight is a ratio of him having fun and a ratio of him actually wanting to keep Megumi alive. Because I feel like if he truly was that concerned about keeping Megumi alive, maybe he would have at least shifted his body somewhere. At this point, he's just playing the lottery. With all these falling projectiles, rubble, cars, trains, I'm surprised nothing has actually hit Megumi or the blonde guy yet. The art in these panels, just, chef's kiss. Is that a bow? Classy, theatrical, very stylistic, with a hint of flair. I love Sukuna's fight style so much. It's just not boring. I mean, for a guy that seems so bored and always trying to find entertainment, he's a very good entertainer. I've seen a lot of anime fights, right? But there's just something different about his. It's almost like no matter how tense or how exciting the fight is, there's nothing more exciting than the way that he kind of adds little bits of flair to everything. You would not be able to see that, he's in a hard fight or even in a pretty serious fight with the way that he goes about and carries himself. I mean, he's had snacks, had time to pick up a drink. He's taking a bow like it's a stage. It's really cool. I'd love to see who he was before this version of Sukuna. Because I don't think he started out as the Sukuna. Everyone has a legend or origin story, right? And that is a 10. At this point, you're better off evacuating and leaving the country. Forget leaving the city limits, just leave the country. It almost kind of resembles like the twinkling of stars effect when Sukuna does his technique. I love him 10 times more. He's a foodie. I knew it. I called it. I know a foodie when I see one. I mean, the way he's picking up snacks, the way he, in the middle of a fight, come on. I said it before. I'm pretty sure I told you guys before. I called it that Sukuna was a man of taste. Oh yes. Show us the kitchen.
で空間を分断しない底上げされた必中効果範囲は最大半径200メートル
Wow.
への影響を考慮し効果範囲を半径140メートル
Oh. How considerate and thoughtful of him. Is this how all the survivors are going to be wiped out?
スクナの斬撃は2種類
Not me being impressed that they called one of his slices filet. And I'm just, the first image I'm picturing is Sukuna filleting a fish. But in this case, unfortunately, the fish are actual, I guess, anyone who's actually in the domain range. I am in awe. I love when Sukuna does that. The whole fire arrow looking movement, like the way he just kind of turns it without a bow, like manifests an arrow out of flames, it looks like. It is so cool and so creative. Moment of thank you for the animators, because I can't even begin to imagine how difficult it would be to animate such an impactful scene and really to convey how amazing the fight is and to bring it to life this way. I just imagine the animation team going, all right, should we add more fire? Should we add more maybe fallen buildings, fallen cars? Or should we add more vibrancy, color, or drama? And it's like, yes, add it, add everything. Hello? What's wrong with him? How is still... Oh, I got a little bit ahead of myself. For a second, I forgot that you kind of need him alive to keep Megumi alive. Take his eyes out. Be gone! No! No! Not quite the kind of annihilation I was hoping for him, but I'm glad he's gone. I wonder what he needs Megumi for. I mean, he literally saved the guy, then brought him all the way to the medic. Why did he return the body to Yuji? Is it because, in a way, his control ran out? Or it almost seemed like it was voluntary. Oh, don't be upset about that one. Oh. Oh. That's devastating, the amount of guilt. I didn't think the fights would be so crazy, especially since Gojo is sealed during this time, but Sukuna said this season is all about me. Oh. I feel like this incident, it might change Yuji's personality. I mean, he's usually happy-go-lucky, taking on challenges head-on, but I feel like it might bring him to the darker side of things. I wish he didn't feel so much responsibility for everything. Because it wasn't even him that summoned the Shikigami. That was so uncontrollable, first of all. And had Sukuna not taken care of it, I think that Shikigami would have probably hurt a lot more people. Alright, I can see a trend here. No one is wearing a shirt this season. Okay. So, one of you guys commented that kind of was just asking me, like, what happened? Like, did I just not have a reaction to Jogo one-hitting the old drunk guy, Maki and Nami? And I'll be honest, I watched it, and I remember it didn't even occur to me that they would be in actual danger, despite literally being burned by Jogo. Honestly, I think it's because I got used to Jogo's hits not really quite landing on the important characters, that I kind of dismissed it as, oh, they'll be fine. Like, something will happen, either someone's going to save them, or they'll get to a medic in time and they'll be fine. And I guess looking at the state of Nanami, he's not quite fine, but he's alive. And it kind of gets me a little bit concerned, because now I'm wondering if most of the head honchos are kind of gone, like Jogo's gone. Asparagus guy's gone, you know? The octopus curse is also gone. That really only leaves Geto's Faux Geto up next. And I'm hoping Nanami isn't the one to face him, because he seems like he's done. He's tapped out. I really feel like we've been spoiled with all the Sukuna scenes, Sukuna fights. Let me know in the comments what you thought about the fights so far, and what your theories are on Sukuna's either fighting styles, motives, or his grand plan. Because it definitely seems like he has something in the works, and Megumi's definitely involved. We just don't know what. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel, guys. I'll see you guys very soon. Bye.